Hey guys, so basically, I decided to leave Sweet Minerals. It just really wasn't the company for me, and I just didn't really kind of like having to work super hard to be able to remain active. I know, that probably sound lazy. Um, so I have a second business I'm working on that is a lot more fun, and it's called J. Elizabeth. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but that's what I'm working on now, and that's probably what I'm going to stick with. Other than that, I guess I'll tell you guys a story what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday, I'm at Walmart. I was getting some spring clothes for myself. So I go to the pharmacy to pick up my prescription. And I noticed the pharmacist was acting weird towards everybody. So anyway, I picked up my prescription, and she says to me, "Do you have insurance?" I said, "No." So she goes and says to me, instead of getting Christmas presents, because I told her the reason I didn't initially have insurance was because of Christmas. So she told me instead of getting presents, to put it towards health insurance, because I ain't gonna be able to get presents if I'm dead. Like, who says that to somebody with chronic health conditions? Yes, I'll be the first to admit that my health is not perfect. I've said that numerous times on YouTube, and to be honest, it's not. I have type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, um, PCOS. It's also known as polycystic ovarian syndrome. But never have I once, even if I have or don't have insurance, never have I once skipped out on any doctor's appointments. I pay the price. Literally, after my visit, I pay. Never have I once not taken prescriptions like I'm supposed to. I just, I got very, very irritated. To make matters worse, okay, the company I was with previously, Sweet Minerals. So I go on Facebook like I do every morning, scroll down, and see my previous sponsor. She goes on this whole rant about how you shouldn't join a second company if you haven't built your first company yet. And I know it was pretty much directed towards me because I left Sweet Minerals like, it was literally less than 24 hours that she posted this whole rant about how you shouldn't do a second company, how people will think, that you're not relevant and just a flake and a whole bunch of other really rude stuff. Now, mind you, when I was with this company, I was, I want to say, pretty much alone, working just as hard, if not harder, than everybody else, doing what everybody else was doing. And yet I didn't get results. I didn't, no matter how hard I worked. I worked all the time on that company, and nobody ever wanted to buy from me. So, make a long story short, yesterday I made a post saying that I was considering joining another makeup company. I didn't say when. I just named two different companies, Unique and not Sweet Minerals, but Life, Lime Life. Sorry, and I guess she must have saw my post yesterday from when I posted it because she posted this rant yesterday. And as nice as she was, I hate to say it, but it felt like she really wasn't a sponsor. Like, she just didn't really help me launch my business to begin with. She left me on my own to pretty much figure everything out myself. She never really checked in on me or anything like that, like what you're supposed to do when you're a sponsor, especially when somebody's brand new to the company. So, but never did I once make a rant about her or the company. I just said, when I quit, that it was just wasn't for me. That I loved the product, but it just wasn't for me, the company part of it. So, the point I'm making is I feel like it's kind of childish to do that, like on social media. Like, I think it's important to keep those type of thoughts to yourself. So as of right now, I'm not gonna do makeup as far as a company, because I honestly believe that everybody has their own niche. Okay, I haven't really figured out mine yet. I'm still working on mine. I'm still working with the second company, J Elizabeth, that I started last month, and I intend to work it as hard as I possibly can. I tend to build it up. It's like my baby. Okay, I want to build it up and you know go from there. But other than that, I got my fertility appointment this month on the 12th. I was gonna try to call today because I got to go to the dentist. Got a cavity. Got to get that filled, and then I got to go to my doctor for a follow-up appointment and see what he wants to do. Another thing is that really kind of pisses me off. Okay, I've lived now in PA. I moved back here in 2015. Okay. So my state ID for New Jersey expired in 2016. I wasn't able to get it renewed. And I have been trying since 2016, well, 2016, 2017, really, to get it renewed. And for some reason here in PA, they're giving me such a hard time, all because it's an out of state ID. Now, I've tried New Jersey. They said I had all the points, except for the fact I didn't have, a residence over there. So I'm kind of stuck in a bind right now. I love living in PA. Don't get me wrong, but this is what I don't like is how the DMV and Social Security pretty much screws you over if you don't have any of your stuff. Make a long story short about the Social Security card, when I moved to Brookhaven, I had it. I know I had it initially when we got this apartment. I have looked everywhere and I cannot find my card. So, I went to Social Security, brought everything I had, birth certificate, expired ID, some bills, all of it. And yet they still won't give it to me at all. I don't know why. So, now it's looking like me and my husband are gonna have to give up our dream of staying in PA and move back to Jersey just to get an ID. But I guess it'd be nice to be closer to family again, because um, I haven't talked to my family in years. Simply put it, I have an on again, off again relationship with my mom. When I grew up with my mom and dad, I was more, I don't want to say a favorite towards him, but I had a closer relationship towards him than I did with my mom. Me and my mom, I don't know if it's our astrology signs because she's a Libra, I'm a Taurus, but we constantly butt heads about, different stuff and how I live my life, all of that. Um, so we kind of have an on again, off again relationship. Right now, our relationship is off. I haven't talked to her since Christmas. And The reason being is I, well, she has a lot of mental issues. Okay, I know that's wrong to not talk to somebody, but she has this mental illness called schizophrenia, and I grew up with her having it like my entire life. And when my dad passed away in 2012, me and my husband were basically her caretakers for 2 years after my dad died. And she would just say the, I don't want to call it crazy, but the most obnoxious things. And so we, well, I haven't talked to her since Christmas because she was just saying obnoxious stuff, making lies up about her family, saying that they were there when they weren't, and it just got to be too much. So I just figured I'd cut ties with her. She constantly made fun of what I wore, how my hair was. I remember at one point last year, I went up, it was the middle of the month, and usually by then, I don't know about anybody else, I'm usually pretty broke by then because bills and stuff go through. So I went up there to try to surprise her to visit her, and she turned around and said to me, "Did you come up here for money?" Like, who says that to their own child? Anyway, here's my husband.
Hello, what's up, everybody? So yeah, so what are we talking about?
Oh, yeah, we're talking about my mom's and her schizophrenia, and that's one of the reasons why I am not speaking to her. And the fact that she constantly insults me for having long hair.
And she thinks my beard is too long.
What do you guys think? Do you think his beard's too long?
I don't think it's too long.
I think it just needs a trim, but that's about it. It's not that long.
No, it's not.
So yeah, so I'm done with Sweet Minerals. I'm with J Elizabeth now. If anybody knows, if you don't know, it's a clothing brand. It has women's, kids, children's clothes. It's a boutique. It literally has everything. Literally. Um,
And I'm with Sensi.
Eli's with Scentsy. He's also in direct sales. Now he's been really good and has been with his company for what, like 3 years now.
Yep, I've been with it for a while now, so.
I just haven't found my niche. That's why I've been jumping around from company to company. And right now I'm gonna try my hardest to stick it out with J Elizabeth. But so yeah, so one of the other reasons me and my mom don't get along is she hates my long hair.
She hates it.
Every time I come with long hair, she's like, "When are you gonna get a haircut?"
Same with me.
She always says, "When are you gonna get a haircut and when are you gonna dress decent?" Like she acts like I show up there like half naked.
I know, it's pretty
I'm,
funny.
I'm not half naked, I
No,
promise you. I do have clothes on.
yes, you do.
Um, she just doesn't like it because I sometimes don't match when it comes to my clothing. I've been that way since I was a kid. I like wearing stuff that doesn't match. I think it complements,
Your
each other.
personality.
Yeah, my personality is bubbly, outgoing, shy. I guess with my Taurus sign, it makes me extremely angry.
I'm a Gemini, so.
Eli's Gemini, which means he's down to earth, uh,
Laid back.
laid back, just deals with life as it comes. I'm
Yep.
I'm more of the impatient, agitated person that can't stay in one place for more than a year without wanting to move. He doesn't care as long as he has a roof over his head and food in his stomach.
Yep.
So when I told him that I was thinking about, moving back to New Jersey because of my ID situation, which I explained earlier, um, he just was like, whatever, do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Because he knows that I've been trying so hard to try to get this ID straightened out over here.
She's the boss.
You heard it here first. I'm the boss.
Yep.
No, but I have tried so hard. If anybody has any other ideas besides, either getting a passport and traveling out of the country, even then I think I need an ID, or insurance. Yeah, I could get insurance, but even when I had insurance, I went there and they wouldn't even accept it.
Yeah, so.
They told me that was a prescription savings card, and I'm like, no, it literally says my health insurance plan and everything at the time. Which, by the way, didn't cover squat. That without like major coverage, like without like Blue Cross and Blue Shield or Aetna or whatever is out there now, you really can't get coverage for nothing. Except for catastrophic coverage, which is a joke. Basically, it's if you get like severely injured and get admitted
No.
to the hospital. So anyway,
We gotta get going soon because we have a dentist appointment to go to.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Sure you are.
Yeah, I am because my tooth is killing me and I'm tired of taking Tylenol to get relief.
Yep.
Which I'm pretty sure by the time I get this done is just gonna be probably painful at first, but probably feel better after everything wears off. Never get a cavity. Don't do it.
Nope.
Because once you get cavities, they just constantly keep coming back no matter how many times you brush your teeth, floss, rinse your mouth out with mouthwash. Okay, I admit I'm not really that great with keeping up with dental hygiene. I'll be the first to admit, but that's going to change starting this year along with working on my health. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. This is Eli. I guess we're going to just collab my YouTube stuff and go from there.
Yep.
He may join me on and off camera. I don't know. He just surprised me, just randomly showed up. So, have a great day, guys.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Share.
And subscribe. See you in the next
Subscribe.
video. Bye, guys.
Bye.